We are all together here in a partnership for building a better Redford, and anyone here comes for just one meeting as a partner. We try to do three things very well. We try to build enduring membership. We try to always be welcoming and promote natural leadership. What do those things mean? It means when you come in here, we want people smiling at you, introducing themselves to you, and that's why we create these exercises where we bring you together and give you a chance to talk to each other and share a little bit of yourself. I think that personal sharing is absolutely critical to building a sustainable organization. And we promote natural leadership, which means that Tracy, Ron, and Brian don't lead everything. In fact, they don't lead much at all. You know, they've already leading school districts and communities. They've got a little bit of work already lined up for themselves. And not that you don't, but what we really need here is for every person who's sitting here right now to pledge to do something. And if you want to take charge of a committee or a subcommittee, or take charge of creating a flyer, or take charge of writing letters like Jim did back there to various people, that's what we need you to do. Natural leadership. We're all in charge in Redford. We're all in charge in the partnership for building a better Redford. So what we did is we started in September, and we created a partnering agreement which just laid out some goals and some core values. I'm not going to share it here tonight, but I'll send it to all of you again just to make sure everyone has one. We have had 3 meetings. I think in those meetings we adopted the vision, we built a group, we created some energy, and we identified and defined many worthwhile projects which are listed here. Flag football, unifying the athletic program, improving student participation in extracurriculars, after-school programming, a free summer meal program, orientation for new residents, building a community website, an art summit, a day in the park picnic, and a neighborhood watch. There's probably more that are percolating in this room that I haven't listed down here, but you can see that these ideas have come from you. They didn't come from Tracy and Ron and Brian. They came from the people in this room, and that's why they're important. Okay? And the other thing that we've been able to do is create membership. We have over 71 members on our email list. 71, and now we're going to add 7 or 8 more. That is a lot for 4 2-hour meetings. Tracy, am I right? That's a pretty good showing.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, yeah. Some communities would be lucky to have 8 or 10 people here unless they wanted to tear apart their high school or do something crazy like that, okay? Or even worse yet, get rid of the football team. All right. So, we've been able to create positive press, coverage, flyers, social networking, letters. We had people here, last time said they came here because of Facebook, okay? So it's just really neat how we're getting the web communication. And we've got a mission statement. By working together collaboratively, we, the Partnership for Building a Better Redford, want to help Redford thrive by strengthening our community as a great place for people to live, work, and play. And that's what all of you are saying when you stand up and introduce yourselves. Right, Tracy? Is that what you're hearing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick on Brian or Ron.
Ron's over there in the corner. He's hard to pick up. Brian's hiding back there. Okay. In 2010, you started a movement. In 2010, you started a movement, and in 2011, you need to organize it. That's what I think you need to do. And we've got 2 meetings to do it that are definitely scheduled tonight and February 15th. So mark February 15th on your calendar. That is a set and concrete next meeting for the partnership. And then we're going to do 2 more after that we haven't scheduled yet. And one of the things that I think you need to be thinking about is defining a sustainable structure for this partnership. A sustainable structure that will definitely survive when I'm no longer under contract, and that you can run on your own. Okay, so we need to build that organization, implement, and deliver it. So what is a sustainable organization? Well, on the left side we have a movement, and if you went into the Webster's, what would they do? How would they define a movement? A diffusely organized group tending toward a common goal. So this is a pretty diffuse group. Wouldn't you agree, Brian?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. And I think, Ron, we're tending to a common goal, aren't we?
I would say.
Okay, great. I got them involved. Mark that on my evaluation checklist, okay? So, now what are the characteristics of a movement? A movement, opportunities to serve. How many are here because you want to serve others? Okay? Felicia, when you stood up, you said, I'm here to serve. Okay? How many are here because you'd like to get this community mobilized, tending towards that goal? Okay? Tracy, you better get your hand up there. Okay. Platform for advocacy. How many are here because you have a particular need that you want the community to address, or a particular issue that's burning and important to you? Okay? Great. And then finally, opportunities for activism. How many are here because you just want to see things change, because you got that change bug? All right? It's the time of life to get it going. All right, so movements do all those things and they're great. But in order for a movement to survive, it has to evolve. It has to evolve into what I'm calling institution. That doesn't mean a government or a school district, but it means something that has legal standing, okay? Something that has governance, i.e. a board, something that has leaders, okay, people in charge, tools, and a budget. Where's my budget people? People crying for a budget. I know we had some people here who said, I have to have a budget. Well, they're not here tonight. But in any case, you're going to need some money to get this going. And by tools, what do I mean by tools? Well, this is one that would be really helpful. What you're seeing up here is something called a customer outreach portal. Mr. Salmi is familiar with this portal. We created this for the 86 suburban customers of the Detroit Water Department. So the 86 suburban customers, and those are your DPS folks and your water folks throughout this region, stretching from Monroe County all the way to Genesee County, all the way to Washtenaw. It's a huge system. It's one of the largest systems in the country. And so what we've done, and we being my company, is we help them create this website, which will allow customers to get on and see what's going on with the water system. So, you can see we have our nice little pictures there. We have the About Us. We have, okay, news. Detroit River Wildlife Update, Managing the Storm, E. coli in our beach water. Events. Well, this is one of the best things we have, is we have a calendar. Okay, so you can see we have various groups scheduled there in January that are going to be meeting. And you can go in and tag that group, and you can find out where they're meeting and what they're meeting on. And for those of you that are wondering, no, I'm not trying to sell this to you tonight, okay? What I am trying to do is show you what would be a very nice tool for you to have to stay organized. Now, what we have in this tool is we have a database that has the names of each one of the committees that are working. So if we had Build Community website in here, anyone that wanted to find out what was going on with this team, what the team's goals were, when did the team last meet, what did it talk about, who were the members of the team, who were the leaders, what are their phone numbers, all of that, you could just go into here, into this portion of this software, which is on the web and would not cost at least any of the members of the partnership anything. So this is all part of the way we organize things now and the way we get things done. Okay, it certainly wasn't that way when I grew up, but it is now. So this is an example of a tool that would be very helpful to you. So to reiterate, I think this group, this partnership has made fantastic, phenomenal progress in less than 4 meetings. I've been doing this work for 25 years. I'd have to say I have never seen a group move so far so fast. It's just amazing how much energy there is in this community to take this community to the next level. I did not plan to suggest this in the beginning of this process. I didn't know what was going to happen. But now that we have the energy and we keep bringing in new people, we need to build an institution so that people can come in and find their place and do what they want to do and feel good about it and feel that there's a support system behind them that makes this go when somebody like